Today is the Boney Mountain preview. I'm going to show you the course as we go. It's absolutely beautiful. I ran it last night, and I want you to see it in the daytime. So this is known as Concrete Hill, and then we go into the valley. You can see the damage the fire did, and Concrete Hill starts up there. That's the bottom of Concrete Hill. You cross the bridge, and then you go right on the Hidden Pond Trail. So if you go really beyond the bridge too far, you're not on the trail, but you'll be able to follow everyone at the Boney Mtn Xterra. Here's the trail. You can see the fire damage again. Makes the trail easier to see. Not far once you get onto the trail, the uphill starts. Down there is the road you don't want to be on. We're going way up there. You can see the people on the trail. I think this stuff is so cool. It's a whole new look since the fire. It's a bummer, but a little change in scenery. I think the first half's less intimidating because you couldn't see anything except for the trail. Second half seems more intimidating. That's where we came from, and that's where we're going. This hill, you can see where we came from. We're not even at the top yet. Here's the landscape. It's pretty hard to miss the trail because of the fire. Next, we enter the switchbacks. You can see people going up right now. Most of the people are walking because it's pretty steep. During the race, it's just a line of people. Can't pass in this section, even if you want to. Close to mile 4. I don't have a watch on, so I'm guessing, but I know the course pretty well. You reach the top of the switchbacks. There's a fence on this side, but the top is still up there. So, trail's really defined well. And without all the bush, you can see people around and know where you're going. Really low little bushes that burnt all the way to the ground have been kind of run over. Here's another one of them. This section has lots of them. If you're gonna trip, that's the kind of stuff you're gonna trip on. This is the top of the first half. We're probably like 4 3/4 right now, but it's absolutely stunning. Camarillo, you can see there, and then into the canyon, and then up there is Boney Mountain. I missed the water tower, which is way up here. After the water tower, and there's an aid station there, you have a mile downhill, and it's not really too steep, super runnable, really fun. And you can see the green coming up in the trees as the forest regenerates. It's beautiful. Well, at about 5 6/10 or 5 3/4, you hit Danielson Center. Porta potties, there's water over there, and there's water around here. And then the next part of the trail goes up here. This is where it gets hard. Normally this would be a meadow, trees. We even would get some poison oak on the side. None of that now. It's just good to see all the green. Here's an interesting part. Totally beautiful. The Boney Mountain Ridge. Fire went to there and it didn't burn up there. So that's how thick it was. This is what it looks like now. About a mile in, the uphill gets steep. The regular people walk this. Well, it's been all uphill. I knew that, of course. Here's where we are right now. Look like this stuff really didn't get burnt. Here's one of my favorite parts. It's like half burnt, half isn't. You come down this little thing. We're kind of on a little backbone. The trail's going up there, and there's the Boney Mountain Ridge. And this is as close as we get to Boney. You can see the fire area, and it burnt right to there. little areas that didn't get burnt. I think I'm in the 9, approaching 9, 8 something, and a little short, like a half-mile downhill. This is really cool section, this little downhill. We're going over to there, then we're going up there. But it's the one little down section that you have on your way up to mile 10, which is the top. And normally you can't see where the road goes, but today for the first time I can see where the road goes. Right there is where I just came from. I'm gonna come around this bend, and it's one of the most beautiful views on the course. We were all the way over there. Now we're over here. And you can usually see the Channel Islands. Today it's really hazy. Here's another spectacular view. That's that concrete hill that goes over to there that we ran down. And these trees are really cool. But that's not the top. It goes up even higher. I'm around the bend I just showed you. That's the top. It'll be nice to get there. This is the last uphill mile. It's the hardest uphill mile. 9 to 10. There's Concrete Hill. And then there's the trail. This is where I've got to go. So I got a big downhill to get down to there to get back up. All right, we just came from there. That's Concrete Hill. We're going up there. This little uphill sucks because you're getting close. So this part of the course can get a little technical with these big rocks. You stay towards the side, but still it's steep and probably the rockiest part of the course. Well, I made it back. Here's some of the crew. Woo! What a run.